right, time for your health check. Here's something we don't think about: cosmetics being dangerous for your kids. Now, this is true every year. More than 4,000 kids head to the hospital because of cosmetics. This is according to the journal Clinical Pediatrics. Researchers looked at everything from hair relaxers and nail polish to moisturizers, skin oil, deodorants, and makeup. 75% of injuries apparently were from kids swallowing the product. The rest were from the product just touching their eyes or skin. As states continue to consider legalizing marijuana, two top health professionals are warning about the impact on young brains. Researchers who tracked people from childhood through age 38 found a decline in IQ in those who consistently used marijuana. So the fact is, brains are still developing at age 21, especially the part that controls judgment. What's more, marijuana grown now is a lot more potent than even back in the 1990s. The average THC content is more than 18%. The American Academy of Pediatrics warns against both medical and recreational use of marijuana by adolescents. Well, we can never be too aware of this one. I wanted to share this with you guys. This week is National CPR Awareness Week. 90% of people who experience out-of-hospital cardiac arrests actually die. The Dallas-based American Heart Association wants to change that. In 2 simple steps, you can triple a cardiac arrest victim's chances of survival. The first step, call 911. Very easy, don't forget that. The second step, push hard and fast while performing CPR. New federal data shows most Americans still have a long way to go to get enough exercise. Since federal physical activity guidelines were established in 2008, more American adults are meeting them, but overall the numbers are still really low. Only 25% of Americans living in urban areas, so in the cities, right, are getting the recommended amount of aerobic and muscle strengthening activity per week, which is, by the way, 150 minutes or 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. That's according to the CDC. Now, that number drops to just 20% of Americans who live in rural areas. So, Kara and Greg, get out there and work out. 30 minutes today,
yeah,
even if it's
she's
just
good.
walking.
She gets her workout in. Me, on the other hand, that's kind of a different story.